youth, but it's kind of quite a long ways. Thank you all for coming out. We love having your event down here, and don't have a big presentation for you. I was just going to show you the thing we were going to do. My nephew, Spencer Knudsen over here, he'll pass out some cards for you too, is working with Print Northwest with Jeff Stallings and Greg Tranum. And we are going to kind of do a remodel through the restaurant here and the lounge. This wall, that is going to be a wall, and you can see the corner of the bar right here. So that's going to be the Seahawks running out of a tunnel at you. And then this next wall over here will be Chambers Bay, blown up. Print Northwest doesn't just wrap cars; they'll wrap your building. So we're going to have some big blown up. These pictures that we have, we love them. The great historical stuff from Tumwater and the brewery. But over the years, we had them up and down the hallways, and they're raised on boards. They've been knocked off and bumped. So the idea was to kind of make them more permanent. So we're going to blow up these pictures to where they're more the size of the wall to fill in, so they'll really stand out. And that'll be up and down the hallway. And the big panoramic we've got up front of the brewery back in 100 years ago. We're going to blow up and blow all the way across the front of there. So we're going to really fill up the walls with a lot of the history of Tumwater, the brewery and Tumwater in here, to where the sports bar is more sports barish. So we'll have the Mariners Stadium, the Seahawks Stadium, Chambers Bay, the Sounders. So we're going to do a lot of that work with Print Northwest out front as well. But us, just to let you know, if you don't know, River's Edge, these rooms are dividable by 3. You can see there's a third room beyond that wall. One here, Christmas parties, special events, golf tournaments, obviously. We've got full PAs and video set up, screens for all the different rooms if you need be. And we're going to expand a little bit more with some personalized, that whole wall that I talked about filling up with that picture. You have a Christmas party for your group or a wedding. You're going to have a picture blown up, costs like, $200. But it's magnetic and it'll cover that whole wall, so it makes your event, your event, and you can take it with you. So that was kind of a neat thing that we were talking about with Print Northwest. But besides that, we also have Bud Bay Cafe. We do catering here, there, everywhere. We'll drive as far as you want to pay us to drive. And Judy's all over that. But Judy Sommerfeld, my new catering manager, has been with us for how many months now? 4 months. You might know her from Elisa's or from Lucky Eagle in the past, but we're happy to have her on board. She's a great asset and can help do great things for your events. So I'm just going to pass the microphone off for a quick minute to Judy, and here, I'll steal your line.
Hi, everybody. Very happy to be here with Bud Bay and River's Edge, a wonderful company. And if you haven't met Patrick and Pam, you need to get to know them because they're amazing people. So very supportive of this community, and everything they do is for the community. Everything they do and they touch is positive. So, like I said, if you haven't met them, please get to know them because they'll touch your lives. They're just inspirational people. So we have a lot of great food here. This is kind of a sampling of what we do here. Menus for both off-site catering out of Bud Bay and on property here are very similar. And we can customize. We can do anything from 2 people to, I think we've got 3 or 4 this year that are already at about 275. So we go everywhere. We're doing weddings in barns all over the place in the South, which is a lot of fun. And we can do top fine dining as well, so tableside service. So soup to nuts, we can be your caterer. We've got the holiday season coming up, so definitely think about your office parties or your family parties or even reservations. We've got Thanksgiving Day, we have a wonderful brunch on Sunday mornings, so we are accepting reservations for those dates in the future too, so think about those special family events. We have a little surprise here. I don't know if anybody knows this. Babs, if you could come up here and stand with me for a second.
Oh, shit.
So,
Here.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Babs. Happy birthday to you.
Right? That's the surprise. So we're going to hand this over to you, and then we'll work on cutting the cake for everybody. But we love you. We're proud of you.
I'm speechless. Babs is, no, not usually, but I have chemo brain. Patrick called me this afternoon about 3:30, goes, Lee, sorry we can't do it tonight. I go, okay Patrick, no problem. He goes, I'm kidding. I go, well, what I've been through, I can handle anything. And I was going to say, well, True Dabbers can bring a bunch of people down here anyway and have a good time. But Patrick, I met him over 10 years ago when he bought the Bud Bay Cafe. I walk in there, I go, Patrick, I'm Lee, I do this little direct mail advertising magazine. He goes, I'll try it out. We've been having fun ever since he took over Bud Bay. Thank you so much. He's done more for the community and probably more for me than a lot of people. But thank you, Patrick. Next event's going to be at the Airport Golf right down here. Jeff Olive. I wanted to say something, but I can't remember. Oh yes, Babs is going to introduce, through all the struggles we have, sometimes really good things come out of them. And I was really kind of thinking about retiring. I thought another 7 years. But then after I got sick, I decided I love what I do. I'm just going to keep on doing it until I die. And if there's a fit for somebody to come into our business, that's great, but I'm not looking. I think we have a fit. Babs is going to tell you about her.
Hello. You know, I don't talk up here. I just don't. And I wrote a little speech, and I don't think I want to read it.
It's a good one. I read it.
Okay.
Read. Let me hold the mic.
Okay. A lot of you know that I never get up and speak at our events, and the only other time I did was at last January event when Lee couldn't make it due to his cancer treatments. And the only reason I did was because I was asked to get up and give you guys an update on how Lee was doing. I wasn't comfortable by any means, but I also wanted to thank everyone for the amazing love and support you and many others have shown us. I can't even explain how much it has helped Lee get through this. This time is equally important because we've been given a new lease on life and a new lease on our business. This month, actually 2 days ago, marked 16 years that Lee and I have owned and published the Community Values magazine. It originally launched in the spring of 1994, when we bought it from Linda Bates. It was a black and white quarterly publication, mailing 15,000 to Olympia residents and 15,000 to Lacey residents, for a total circulation of 30,000 quarterly. But within 6 months, we converted it to full color and bi-monthly, and we're now monthly mailing to almost 66,000 different single-family homes every 4-month period, a quarter every month. So over the years, we've evolved, we've expanded, we've grown, and we've had a lot of fun working with the business community. We've also had many trials and tribulations and challenges, and managed to survive the recession. Unfortunately, taking a hit to our own personal finances. The recession took our travel trailer, my car, and our credit, but thankfully we managed to keep the magazine going. We've had salespeople, some have been great to work with, while others unfortunately took advantage of us. So Lee and I decided it would be best if it was just us and Melinda. Well, that didn't last long. Lee was diagnosed with throat cancer 9 months ago, and Melinda Walls, our only other salesperson, was diagnosed with ovarian cancer at the same time, which left me to handle everything by myself. Lee may look good on the outside, but inside, he's not quite there yet. It'll be a while, and it looks like Belinda won't be back with us. About 3.5 weeks ago, I received a phone call from a gal who just moved here from Kansas. She asked me if we were looking for a contract salesperson. Initially, I said no, but then she told me she had 28 years experience working in the direct mail advertising lifestyle magazine business, having developed, did the sales for, and published about a couple dozen different magazines in Kansas. I told her, actually, that Lee and I have been thinking about relaunching the Business Values magazine, but unfortunately hadn't found the right person, and Lee wasn't up to par yet. We were very gun-shy after our last experience. To us, it was just a pipe dream. I was intrigued with what she was saying and told her I wanted her to talk to Lee, but told her, don't hold your breath. Ha-ha. Luckily, at that moment, he was feeling okay and up to talking with her. Well, after a little while with her on the phone, he too was intrigued and set up an interview with her. At the same time, we've been wanting to somehow find a way to work with Rely Local to grow both of our businesses. We felt this might be the perfect opportunity. Lee told Jason about her and asked if he would be interested in meeting her as well. He was, and we all met a couple weeks ago. In the last couple weeks, we've sharpened our pencils, so to speak, and came up with a plan to share in her experience. She's been meeting with both of us and Jason to get to know and understand the different products we both offer. She is now our multimedia consultant. We are very excited for what the future will bring. For now, she will be getting her feet wet, working on getting a business in both the Community Values magazine and on Rely Local. Then after a couple months or so, our plan is to bring back the Business Values magazine or something similar to it, then more other specialized publications after that. So please give a warm welcome to Teresa Brown, our new multimedia consultant.
Wow, I didn't expect all of that, and I wasn't prepared to speak before any of you. But one of the things that I did want to touch base on that Babs left out, and I'm going to share with you because I'm a lady of faith. And the day that I reached out to Babs, I happened to receive Community Values magazine in the mail, was the day I was going to launch my own product here in Lacey and the Tumwater area. I had a magazine almost identical to this magazine in Kansas. I hand-picked the area because it was so similar to Topeka, Kansas, Lawrence, Kansas, and Ottawa, Kansas, where I had, where I had these products. So it just so happened, by faith, I prayed about this, Babs answered the phone. During the conversation, she told me about Lee's position. And I was like, oh Lord, here we go. You did this on purpose. What she neglected to say was that I just suffered from throat cancer 2 years ago. I'm a survivor. So I know exactly where Lee has been, exactly what he's going through now, and exactly his journey to come. And I believe the Lord sent me here, put me in place to help not only them, to help the community. This is something that I'm very familiar with. At 28 years, that ages me a little bit. But what I do know from dealing with marketing and dealing with multimedia is that co-oping small businesses is the way to go. Small businesses don't have the amount of revenue that it takes to reach all of the consumers that are out there in all of the many ways that we need to reach them. So, I'm a champion of co-oping. I'm a champion because I believe in helping the customer build their business. That's all I want to do. And the rest all comes. So I didn't plan on speaking. I hope to meet each and every one of you very soon. I'm going to be coming out and speaking to folks in their businesses. And I'm just thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled to be a part of all of this. So thank you.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for your service. I think a lot of us have been praying lately. I know I have. Okay, now what are we doing? Oh, Spencer. I just want Spencer to come up here and explain a little bit about the Northwest Print and what he's doing for his uncle.
Right, uncle, yeah, Patrick is my uncle. So yeah, Patrick was telling you guys a little bit about this. We do business cards, we wrap cards. just some of the cool stuff we do. But we'll also even help your company build a website so you can go online and, so it's hassle-free, you can go online and we do embroidery, so promotional items, any of that super cool stuff. But more than anything, we just want to, create relationships and help y'all's business grow. So, I'll pass around some cards, and if anybody ever wants to even come see the facility in Tacoma, it's a pretty big facility. It's like 40,000 square feet, and there's a ton of stuff in there. It's super cool. So thank you.
Stop it.
We're known for Print Northwest.